Good afternoon, everybody. Austin Monty and David Uffner from Brews and Reviews, 1776. This is, we normally don't do reviews before 12 o'clock. Technically 2 minutes before 12. I figured we'd just start the day off with something nice. And one of my favorite drinks, believe it or not, two of my favorite drinks, old-fashioned and a Manhattan. Nothing wrong with enjoying a good old-fashioned or Manhattan. This one is from the Funky Buddha Brewery, the Manhattan Double Rye. From the Mixology series, cocktail inspired. 12.7%.
That must be in the top 3 alcohol percentages of the year for us so far. And a wonderful beer to have today. Especially, I like rye beers. I don't have them very often, but when I do, I definitely note that they are very bold and have this twang that I really like. It's something that is not typical to me, but let's get this thing right open. It has bourbon barrel aging.
Wine barrel.
Wine? Oh.
Yeah.
Great. Love the barrel beers.
Oh, yeah. I smell the wine in there.
My goodness. That is
definitely get that
incredible.
It's got a nice amber color.
Nice dark amber color right there. So
it's got a nice lacing around the rim of the glass too.
After we finish this review, I will talk about a beer that I saw at the Mac House yesterday from the Dogfish Head Brewery. No idea that they made this beer, but it can also be considered in the realm of Dogfish Head 120 and Worldwide Stout.
It's smooth as hell.
Oh, obviously malty. Like when you see this flavor as rich and dark as it is, you really get a feeling that you're about to have an amazing malty beverage. Even though, of course, you have to read on the
with herbs and botanicals, like flowers.
That really comes off on the nose for the most part. It definitely comes off on the nose at first. You get this weird smell on it,
like herbal.
It almost smells like. Actually, it smells like I was gonna compare it to my Belgian creation in the refrigerator. It has.
There's no more.
Oh, is it no more?
Don't you remember I drank the last one 2 weeks ago?
That's fine. It had to be. I thought that there was, but
I thought there was too.
Oh, okay. Well, it has great time. This
wasn't
beer
gonna last long in our fridge.
No, it lasted quite a long time compared to others.
Actually, no, you got a point there. It did last rather long. Not that it was a bad beer. It's just
it's fine, And when we compare it to the beers that your uncle's friend gave him, it was far and away better as a homebrew, or you can call it
those weren't bad. Beer. They were all right.
Well, unfortunately, they had such a weird and off flavor that I didn't know what to do with them. Malty, but very strong off tasting flavors, and that's something that I couldn't really stomach. Oh well, the pitfalls of home brewing.
Yep.
But this one, it has everything that I'm reading on there. The botanicals, definitely on the nose.
It's good. I like it because it's not too boozy.
For a 12.7. It once again straddles that line, becoming very deceptive in its characteristics. But at the same time, it definitely is powerful, very strong.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Tell the fine folks what happened to you at the Mac House last night.
Okay. So I went to the Mac House last night
Great bar.
to enjoy the old Nintendo 64 video games as well. Also, Daniel. It was a fun night yesterday. Daniel Frederick, and but before he had got there, I was minding my own business, drinking what I had ordered, and some guy, when he was trying to get his beer at the bar, kind of pick it up and get through, the crevice between me and the other seat. He spilled it all over my back, accidentally, and he immediately couldn't believe it and wanted to make good on soaking my entire back of my shirt, which I had an extra shirt in my car.
It was an Instacart shirt too.
It was an Instacart shirt too. Funny. I forgot I had it in there, so it was really great that I saw it because now I can bring it inside and
advertise the shit out of Instacart.
Once again, I advertised. Going straight from work to there, and so he bought me another beer. I had a free beer.
Did he give you the choice?
Well, no.
He didn't give you a choice?
I wanted to wait until later to have the stronger beer, and it was only $1 more, so it wasn't that bad. Also,
you didn't go with the Imperial Stout, did you?
Well, I had that last. I did not go with the Imperial Stout as the free beer. I kind of went with the brown ale.
Ooh, okay.
I wanted to finish the night with the Imperial Stout. Okay. And it wasn't only $1 extra, and I was planning to get an extra beer anyway. I woke up this morning okay, and
that was very nice of him to make do on that.
Yeah, you said that you would have gotten really angry, and some people.
Well, I didn't say I would have gotten pissed off. I would have just been upset.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna grab the guy by his shirt and hit him. No.
Some people. Some
what
people.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's my reaction to someone spilling beer on me.
I recognize that there are honest mistakes, and spilled beer happens, and I'm just glad I had an extra shirt.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get upset.
I was worried that I would have had to buy a Mac House shirt.
Ooh.
Which would have been okay.
Which would have been okay because they are nice shirts.
Because they are nice shirts, but when it comes to spending for the shirt, I guess. Spending for a $20 shirt, you think about it for a second. Probably could have gotten it if I didn't have a shirt, because I'm not going to just sit in that shirt. I was just trying to pat it down to dry, but it was taking too long. I gave up real quick. They had handed me a shirt. Handed me a cloth. So, yeah, it happens. Spilled beer happens.
They handed you a slut rag.
It was an IPA, at least.
Was it a good IPA?
Yeah. It was a good IPA. If you spilled like a freaking sour on me, well, that might be not too bad either. But don't spill a Budweiser. That won't do anything. That's doubly bad. It's
funny because they say don't cry over spilt milk, but when craft beer aficionados spill a good beer or break a good glass, they not cry, but they just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, one time back in middle school, I had milk spilled on me, and I cried over those milk.
Milk.
It was terrible. But
at least it wasn't a milkshake IPA or something.
Well, it was middle school, so.
When I was young, it
wasn't a lot of craft beer anyway.
During the first few years at the Orange Bowl, the season ticket holders, the couple behind us for a few years, very nice. One year, this lady, she accidentally spilled beer on my head. I'm like, yes.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Well, why not? If you drank a little bit of it on the way down, Yes. But, it was fun. I beat people pretty bad in Mario Kart. It was a fun night.
I hate that game right now.
And I always try to...
Especially when I'm playing him. I fucking hate that game. But 007, GoldenEye, that's my shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not like that. But yeah, so this beer is just one of those beers that is a treat to have. The price is definitely high.
ABC had it for
each beer is rated $4
ABC had it for about $15-16
for a 4-pack.
Yeah, but when I saw it they only had 3. Like somebody took one out of the 4-pack, so they just sold me each individual bottle for about $3 to $4. Yeah. So I paid a few cents less than $12 for the.
You paid like $3.50 for each.
Yeah,
about.
And I also got some and another 6-pack of the Bill's Hop Slam, which I also have a mini keg about yay big.
That's right. That's right. We do. I don't know when you planning to use that, but
what if we do? We have to drink it within 48 hours.
Oh,
still be good.
No way. We're gonna need help doing that. I mean, like, you know how much alcohol percentage a Hop Slam has? It has like 11. Don't hold
10,
me to
like
it. 10%.
Whatever,
10%.
I'll tell you right
and
now.
You have to drink it in 48 hours. That's video worthy, but it's not going to be
10%
nice.
According to.
We're going to need to invite our craft beer aficionados over for that to help us finish that. Yeah. Because I'm not drinking like half of that in 48 hours. You want to see someone on my ass?
I have seen you drunk off your ass before. It's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man up.
Well, it is funny.
What was the big hurricane? What was the hurricane that swept through Florida last year?
Irma.
And then it fucked up. What else did it fuck up? I don't remember.
Well, it went up through Fort Myers in Tampa.
I actually went out in the days leading up to the hurricane. I went out and bought beer to drink during the hurricane.
Yeah,
I was going to get drunk during the hurricane, and
right.
I bought 2 mini kegs, yay big, same size as Hop Slam. I think it was either Hofbrauer Oktoberfest or the Warsteiner Oktoberfest.
Okay, then that's cool because that beer is.
But I still downed 2 kegs in 48 hours. 2 mini kegs in 48 hours.
Well, when you compare 2 kegs of 4 or 5% beer to 1 keg of 10% beer, then maybe we're talking.
Yeah, keg's a keg, pal.
A keg is a keg. Well, you're talking to me, which is way different. So when it comes to we're gonna need some help.
One of these days,
we're not wasting that Hop Slam in there.
Maybe Mac House will let you do a keg stand. Maybe we'll ask them if they'll let you do a keg stand.
They'll let me do a keg stand.
Let's see if they'll let you do a keg stand.
They would tell me,
the fuck off.
I like you, and believe me, if we could, we would.
But we can't.
But we can't because the owner is the owner, and the owner doesn't know you. So. Like they would say we respectfully decline. We respectfully decline.
They'll say no in a nice way.
Yeah, they'll laugh or they'll just laugh at me and say, "Paco."
I'm sure. Paco.
Yeah, that's an inside joke.
Oh yeah, we gave him that nickname at what is now the Red Alert Craft Beer Bar in Cooper City. All they have is they don't even have the name on the building, above the door, like on the actual building. All it says is craft beer, and the name itself is on the door.
Yeah, we're pretty close to that place. But yet
But if we go, we're gonna bring the iRig.
We should definitely make a plan to go there and see those veterans again. They're really fun, and we'd love to do a video. They're really fun people, and I think that they'll enrich the video itself because they're just crazy.
Yeah, they're nice guys.
Yeah, they're really nice. So yesterday I was at Mac House.
Oh yeah.
And I saw the dog shed Raison Extra. They have a Raison Extra, but they also made a Raison de Extra. You could think of it like me. You could think of it like the brown ale, the double brown ale equivalent of the white stout and
That was a good one.
the Dogfish Head 120. The Dogfish Head 120 is an IPA that ages well because it's 17%.
We got 5 more left.
The Worldwide Stout is a Imperial Stout that is 17% that ages well, and the Raison d'Extra is their brown ale, so to speak. Don't hold me to the specific. It's a brown. It's a double brown that is also 17% that ages well, and it was $15 in the bottle there, and they have it right now at Mac House.
The double
double brown, the Imperial Brown Ale, Raison d'Extra. It's made with raisins, molasses. I think it's molasses. I could be wrong.
Speaking of raisins, raisins do not go in potato salad.
I don't even know how you would add raisins to beer, but I suppose there is a way.
Maybe it's like the way you would add other fruit to beer.
It has to be frozen puree.
Maybe it's the same way you add other
yeah, I'm just trying to think about it.
I'm just guessing.
It's really hard to know. I know some people use juice, but there's really no raisin juice and prune juice, I guess.
Speaking of beer with fruit in it, when I went to Boston last year, I went to Massachusetts for a buddy's wedding. I went up 2 days before the wedding, and the day before the wedding, I went to Boston. Went to 2 breweries, or went to 2 beer joints. One was an actual brewery, the other was just a bar with a lot of beer. And the first place I went to was called Beer Works. And they had the first beer I had there was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was almost Guinness-like.
Almost Guinness-like. So it was nitro?
Yeah. It was okay.
Nice.
It was okay. It wasn't bad, but wasn't my favorite that I had. The one, I can't remember the name of it exactly, but the one I had, second one I had was like this. I had 2 of them because it was that good. It was a light beer, like a blueberry beer.
A blueberry
flavored.
Was it Sea Dog?
I don't know if it was Sea Dog or what, but it might have been Sea Dog. I don't remember.
Because Sea Dog is the only blueberry beer I know.
But what they did was, and I like this because before they pour the beer, they put a couple little spoonfuls of real Maine blueberries in the bottom of the glass. Then they pour beer in the glass. So when you get done with the beer, you got like a little snack of beer-soaked blueberries at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I think I remember.
Beer Works, that's it.
Beer Works. So they made the beer.
I think Beer Works.
They put blueberries in the bottom of the beer, and when you're done with the beer, you got a snack of alcoholic blueberries. One time at a party, they had gummy bears in the bottom of a drink, and at the end of the time,
was I at this party?
No, it was in Hollandale. It was the craziest party that I've ever been a part of. But the gummy bears were drenched, and then that's when they put it in.
Drenched in vodka?
Yeah, and then they put it on a tray and they dried it out.
Ooh.
And then we had them. That was a party that got shut down like 9 years ago.
By who?
By the police. I had to leave my beer pong table for dead for all I know. All I knew.
Wait. Oh, this was 9 years ago. So y'all just booked it.
It wasn't 9 years ago. It was like 7 years ago.
So y'all just booked it.
We had to book it. We went to Flashback Diner.
You were at the Flashback Diner?
Yeah, we went to the Flashback Diner because we had to walk to the Flashback Diner. Like
what'd you do with your
card? It was
card?
like we left it there.
You left your card there?
Yeah.
What are they gonna? What the fuck?
Like we did.
Oh man!
It was like 3 a.m. because I used to stay up really late.
Who called the cops?
Neighbors. You
know what? To all the neighbors who call the cops when people. If the party is not out loud.
No, it's no. I understand but Austin.
The reason I say that is because we had someone call the cops on us.
Oh yeah.
At our company Christmas party, which by the way, it wasn't even 11 o'clock yet. Somebody called the cops on us. So, to all those who call the cops on people when it isn't too loud.
Well, you know, in this case, This case,
it was bad.
it was bad, and like there was like a lot of people that we had no idea anyway that was just around the Hollandale area, like around the suburban area, that came, and like honestly, I was trying to keep the door closed. I was like, I became the doorman at some point. I was like, this cannot, the door gotta keep
They
closed.
gotta stop coming.
So
They
yeah,
gotta stop coming in and out.
yeah, we gotta control the noise, but it wasn't so too many people walked in and out. Eventually, yeah, it happens. That was just part of being
young and
young, and it was a fun time, and not the case
No.
anymore. So.
But we always have.
But now we always have. But even though the party is done, the craft beer party never ends, and the police never have to be called. So
yeah.
Here's a craft beer. Not really causing.
I have a little bit left, so it's still.
Usually, not a ruckus.
I mean, when as kids we had plastic bottles, but now as adults we've upgraded. So cheers!
Cheers
to you, David. Cheers.
You probably have
folks.
an idea of what grade I'm going to give to this. So
you know what? I think before we continue, I think we should up our grading scale to 10.
Oh yeah,
instead of 5.
1 to 10.
1 to 10 instead of 1 to 5.
Yeah, here's the thing about our just the beers that we usually try is that we don't try beers that really deserve a score that's very low. So the thing is that you could just get rid of all the numbers from 3 to 1, like 1 to 3, and you can essentially just make it a 3 to 5 scale, make that a 1 to 3 scale. And then you can judge a craft beer based on that scale. 0.1 to it's good. The 3, it's great. Now maybe sometime we'll try really, really bad beers to give a fair shake, especially if Budweiser tries.
You know what beer?
New.
Bad beer. I think we should try.
What bad beer should we try?
I know this is gonna sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The Natter Day Light.
The Natter Day Light.
The Natural Light Natter Days.
The Natter Days.
I know that.
That's so douchey. Natter Days. I can't.
That's a fucking weird name.
That is like 10 on the douche scale.
But
like it breaks the douche scale.
But don't. I'm not gonna. But I'm not gonna buy like the whole fucking case just to review it.
Just one.
If I can, like shit, I will buy a 4-pack if I have to. Save one for the review and just give the rest away.
Give it to NJ. Give it to Blake.
Blake will drink anything.
Blake is closer, so we can give it to Blake.
Yeah.
NJ we won't see for a long time.
No, I do because he goes to baseball games.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I'm going to see him eventually, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We digress. And, yes, thank you for watching. And another...
Show him what your shirt says.
Oh, well... Oh, yes. It's the Paul and Young Ron shirt for the Marlins. I forgot where they were, but I was with my mom at the time, and
looks like it was at Marlins Park.
And they signed it. Paul
Young Ron is over here.
Young
Paul
Ron,
Castronovo is on the other side,
and Paul and Castronovo is on the other side. They are, of course, one of my favorite talk shows. In the last, gosh, I have to say 17 years because I had no choice but to watch them. Listen to them in the car while we were going to school. So, following Ron.
And for those of you who might not know, one of my favorite pizza places, Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza. A little pricey at times, but good quality pizza over there. Paul and Young Ron actually have a pizza named after them there.
Oh yeah.
I believe they still have a pizza named after them.
Pretty cool. What is it?
It's called the Paul and Young Ron.
I mean, what's on it?
I think it's almost. Yes, Mike. It is a fucking outstanding brew.
Damn right.
Now, I didn't feel like going all the way out to the brewery to get it because I was tired as hell last night.
They had Publix, no.
Maybe you know what? Maybe tomorrow I'll go out to the brewery and pick up a couple 4-packs.
You can get it cheaper there too, so
maybe I'll get it cheaper there.
That's a good idea.
Anyway, the owner, the guy who used to own Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza, recently opened up a restaurant a few weeks ago called Andy's Live Fire Grill on US 1. I think it's on US 1. Yeah. On US 1 north of 595. I look forward to checking that out someday. And I also heard that one of the former employees at the Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza in Pembroke Pines works at Andy's now.
All the better.
I think her name is Barbie that works.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice lady. I'll be at Funky Buddha tomorrow around maybe between 12 and 1. So if you want to slide on up, let's do it. You want to do it?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, because I know your girlfriend has church in the morning. So
you're going to go there from 12 to 1?
Between 12 and 1, I'll be there.
That sounds really, really interesting. Yeah,
Let's do it. Fuck. The 3 blind mice. We hope you people enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers.
Cheers.